All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get this started. This is Andrew Johnson. I'm coming to you from the heart of America in beautiful Kansas City. I am completely honored to be able to present to you this magnificent opportunity. I'm glad that all of you are here today. Go ahead and grab a pen and a paper if you have not already. I'm going to give you a lot of information so that you can make an informed decision. First off, I want you to thank the person that invited you to this call. They obviously think highly of you because this is some, guarded, secret information that most people wouldn't share, to be quite honest with you, because of the lucrative income opportunity that's tied into this. So first I'm going to give you a little bit of background about myself so that you know who you're speaking with. Again, my name is Andrew Johnson, and I'm from Kansas City. I have been an insurance agent, and I currently still hold all of my licenses for the past 4 years. And before that, I was a mortgage loan officer. So I got to see firsthand. I was in the trenches during the collapse of 2008, and I can tell you that a lot of people were really set back by those events, and they're still struggling. They're still looking for a way out. Um, Now, I currently sell life insurance. That's my specialty, but I also provide health insurance as well as car insurance and homeowners and insurance for businesses. And what I've noticed here over the past couple of years, since 2008 specifically, is that there are two problems that are very prominent in America right now. One, of course, if you've been watching the debates, and we're not going to make this a political conversation, but if you've been watching the debates, one of the main topics right now is about health care and about affordable benefits for American families. Since 2008, people are not making the incomes that they were once accustomed to. Once the banks tightened their lending requirements and they stopped lending to small businesses, it's just a huge domino effect, and everyone suffers. And everyone has been suffering. Everyone's been in a depressed state when it comes to their finances. And, one thing that I always say is that, the price of things doesn't matter. It's the income that does. And that's very true, because consider if it costs $800 a month to protect your family with health insurance and you only bring home $2,000, well, yeah, I mean, that's way too much. You can't afford it. But what if your income is $10,000 a month? Well, at that point, that 800 doesn't hurt so bad. Does that make sense? So there's two problems here that we're facing in America, hand in hand, and I'm very excited to share this information with you because we found a company that addresses both of these problems head on and in a magnificent fashion. So the one problem, again, is affordable benefits for families, and the second problem is that people just aren't making the income that they need to really survive, support their families, and to move ahead in life. Um, One thing that is very important when you're talking about an opportunity or you're looking for a way to make some extra income, you really have to evaluate things. There are a ton of opportunities out there. We are now in the information age. Information moves at the speed of light. There are tens of thousands of opportunities out there, but only a few of them hit the criteria that you need to be able to be successful and experience massive growth in your life and in your bank account. And the first is the company itself. Me and my team that I work with, we only look for companies that have stability. That is very important. We're not looking for fly-by-night companies, here today, gone tomorrow, get rich quick. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a tradition and a track record of stable management, good business principles, and growth. So we look at companies that are going to be here for the long term. The second is that we look for trends in the marketplace. And like we said, right now, there is no bigger topic than benefits. So that was definitely on our radar when we were searching out for companies to work with. The third thing is the referral marketing system itself. is extremely important as far as the compensation plan, how things are paid out, the likelihood of people keeping the product, and the need in the marketplace. There has to be a need for the product. But the last thing is affordability. Because regardless of the need, no matter how bad you need something, if you can't afford it, then it doesn't matter. So we were definitely looking for a company that had an affordable price point for their product or for that service. And, I'm so excited because we found a company that hit all of our criteria and then some. They far exceeded our expectations. So what we've done is we've partnered with a company called MCA through their affiliate program. Now, if you haven't heard about affiliate program or network marketing, I'll tell you, it's the business of the 21st century. If you've ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, these people are majorly, hugely successful, and they all believe in network marketing. They have all come to a point where they have said that network marketing is an integral part of creating wealth in this new economy. Things don't work the way that they used to, and the major reason is because the Fortune 500 companies, the large companies that hold all of the wealth, have changed the way that they do business. You see, once all of the money was closed into a circle. They were in cahoots, if you will. The Fortune 500 companies, along with big media, such as television, radio, major newspapers, that it was an endless cycle of the Fortune 500 companies funneling millions into big media to advertise their products because they had our attention, the consumers, the people that buy the products and make them rich. They had our attention. Well, things have changed. Times are different. It's very tough to get our attention through, standard advertising messages anymore because there's so many media. We have our cell phones that we're getting, advertisements and messages on. We're on the computer all day and we're being bombarded with advertisements and sales messages and sales pitches. And we've become immune to them. And companies realize that now. What they realize is that we're actually going back to becoming more people-oriented. And most people admit that they now base their decisions and their purchases on recommendations from friends and family versus advertising. Because we know, for one, there is truth in advertising laws, but many times, we see that, advertisers in their quest for profit can exaggerate their products or the effectiveness of something that they may be selling. So we prefer to find someone else who has already experienced what we're looking at. They've seen it, they've tasted it, they've felt it, and just getting a recommendation from them is a much stronger way of building a relationship with clients nowadays. So now companies that were funneling millions upon millions into big media have just diverted those funds to the people that are referring their products. So basically, if you're willing to refer the products and services of many companies, and they all have affiliate programs nowadays. I mean, this isn't just a network marketing thing. It's all across the board. Your Netflix, your Blockbuster, Time Warner Cable, Walmart, Target, they all have affiliate programs. You just go on their website, scroll to the bottom, look at affiliate program. And basically, by you referring your friends and family or other customers through word of mouth, these companies are willing to pay you. Now, when they spend that money on television or radio, they have absolutely no idea how effective it is. And I'll say that because in my insurance business, there have been times that I have used big media such as radio, and when you sit down with the advertising rep, they let you know how many people listen to the station. Well, then I asked them a question. I said, well, when my commercial plays, how many people are listening then? How do I know that? And they said, well, Mr. Johnson, there's no way for us to know that exactly. And I started to think, and I observed myself and others, and I know when I'm riding in the car and I'm listening to a good song and it cuts to commercial, what do? I either pop in a CD or I change the station, but I don't listen to the commercial definitely. When I'm at home and I'm watching a good show and it goes to commercial, I get up and I go to the refrigerator and I grab a snack, but I don't watch the commercials. So that is basically wasted advertising. It's much better for these companies, again, to divert those monies to people that are referring the product because they know that it's a much stronger recommendation and people follow what their friends and family have experienced. So, to get into the company that we're talking about today, and I'm so excited to share this with you, it's MCA, Motor Club of America. Now, this company has been in business since 1926. Okay, so there's nothing new there whatsoever. They basically provided a package of benefits for small business owners and truck drivers. So basically you had to have a CDL or a tax ID number, and you had access to a package of benefits that was unlike anything else on the planet. Well, in 1986, the company was bought out by a man named Virgil Coffey, the owner of TVC Matrix. And he's still the president of the company to this day. His son is actually the Secretary of State in Oklahoma. You can look him up, Virgil Glenn Coffey. That is his son, and he actually sits on the legal council of MCA, the current Motor Club of America. So you can rest assured that if you had any concerns on if this is a scam or if it's legitimate, we actually have a government official on our legal council. Now, again, that was 1926. We're going to fast forward to today. In October of 2011, Virgil Coffey decided to open up the program to the general public. And this was huge. Just consider the timing of this, people. Right in the middle of the healthcare debate and, Obamacare and all of that, Virgil Coffey saw the vision. He saw that people really were in need of affordable benefits. He took a look at the Motor Club of America package. He custom tailored it to fit the American people and those residents of Canada, and he went ahead and rolled out the program to the general public. And that's why you and I are here today. Over the past 90 days, I've seen some tremendous growth in this company. From 1926 all the way up until October of 2011, Motor Club of America had accumulated 7 million policyholders. Now, that's quite impressive. But from October 2011 to October 2012, where we sit today, they are now at 9 million members. That's 2 million members within the past year. And guess what? They've adopted that affiliate marketing, that network marketing business model. So that $2 million has been spread out across its members. And I'm going to show you today how you can get your piece of the pie. Isn't that exciting? Oh, yes. So first, I'm going to go ahead and run through the benefits of the program. Because this is how we get paid. We share this program with friends and family. They take advantage of it, and as MCA associates, we get paid. Now, of course, like I said, the company is important. We've gone through that. They're reputable. You should also know that the company that backs this policy is Zurich Insurance. Zurich is the second largest reinsurer in the world, meaning that they back insurance companies. They also back a very familiar insurance company by the name of Farmers Insurance. So again, you can rest assured that all of the benefits that I'm going to go through here with you briefly are backed by a very solid company. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. These are great benefits, guys. So the first benefit is emergency roadside assistance. As a motor club, of course, you can't be a motor club without, that one integral part. But we have a competitive advantage over most motor clubs. For one, we don't just do 3 or 4 mile towing. We do 100 miles. And that's quite a distance, people. But we do 100 miles per tow, and it's unlimited usage. No matter how many times you need MCA will be there for you. And the coverage is on you as a member. It's not on your vehicle, so you can be riding with a friend or a family member. We just want to be sure that you're not stranded, so you can use your benefits in those situations as well. We also cover fuel delivery, lockout service if you lock your keys in the car. We change tires. We even do battery boost. And the good thing about it is that we do these same things for your RV, your motorcycle, any other recreational vehicle, your boat, your livestock trailer, and even large pickup trucks. So that's good coverage to have. When you're on the road, you can have peace of mind that if anything goes wrong, Motor Club of America will be there to support you. We also provide you with a car rental for local accidents. If someone hits your car and you need to get a rental car for a few days, we'll reimburse you up to $500. That's great protection to have. But what if you're more than 50 miles away from home? That presents another problem. You may have to leave your car for a day or two for it to get fixed. Well, that means you may need a hotel. You may have to get extra meals. You may need to get a flight back home, depending on how far you are. Whenever that happens, we reimburse you for $500 for that as well. MCA also provides trip and planning travel reservations. All you do is let the Motor Club of America know where you want to go and when you want to be back home. They take care of the rest for you. They'll book your trip for you. They give you detailed routings, travel information. You get discounts on your hotel and your rental car. So whenever you get ready to travel, you don't have to spend so much time planning. You can spend more time enjoying yourself, and I think that's great. They also provide you with a $500 arrest bond certificate. Now remember, people, that this benefit package was created at a time that they understood people are having a rough time. They can't afford benefits and incomes are low right now. I think the average median household income is less than $40,000, so it's hard for people to survive. And when life happens, when accident happens, when unexpected things happen, and it hits the savings account and people have to miss time at work, it has a much more dramatic effect at this time than it has in the past. So, this benefit, a $500 arrest bond, if you're speeding or if you have some other moving violation and you're pulled over and you're taken to jail, $500 can make a huge difference in your income for that month. As a Motor Club of America member, you're protected. Your MCA membership card acts as a cash bond, so you don't have to dip into your savings or you don't have to call friends and family to bail you out. You're covered as an MCA member. Now, what if there's a more serious violation? God forbid this happens. I hope it never happens to you, but, say if you're in the car and maybe you're texting while driving or you become distracted for some reason and you hit someone and they lose their life, that is considered vehicular manslaughter. When that happens, you're automatically taken to jail. You're guilty until you're proven innocent. And if you don't want to spend the night in jail, you're going to have quite a bit of money because there are some hefty fines associated with that crime. MCA will actually bond you out up to $25,000 so that you don't have to spend the night in jail, and that's an awesome benefit. Of course, anytime that you need a bondsman, you generally need an attorney shortly after, and they're not cheap either. Again, that costs money, but MCA has you covered. We cover $200 for speeding or other moving violations, so there's no need to let points accumulate on your record if you can't pay your speeding tickets. You simply send it in to MCA. We will assign an attorney and make sure that they can get that knocked down to a lesser charge for you, or just give you representation to see if there's some type of way that you can dispute that. For more serious offenses, you get $2,000 in legal representation, such as what we talked about before, like the vehicular manslaughter. Now, another thing, there are many people now that aren't able to carry their car insurance for the full term. Again, I'm an insurance agent, and a lot of my clients, they'll come to me, they'll say, hey, Andrew, I believe in protecting my things. I know that I have to have car insurance legally, but I just can't afford it. It's $80, it's $100 a month, and I just can't afford it this month. I have to let my policy go, and I completely understand that. Of course, I encourage them to keep it. But when an uninsured motorist is out on the road, it's a hazard and it's a liability for everyone. And if an uninsured motorist hits you and they're not good people and they're not willing to work with you and pay for your damages, the only way that you can collect, being that they don't have an insurance company for you to file a claim with, would be to take them to court. And again, anytime you call an attorney, that's going to cost you a bit of money, but we've got you covered there. So if an uninsured motorist hits your vehicle and you need to collect on your damages, we provide $1,000 for an attorney to represent you, and that's very good. We also provide a $5,000 stolen vehicle reward. Again, we're in a recession, we're in a down economy, and it's unfortunate, but some people don't have the creativity or the resources to make additional income that they need, and they revert to things like stealing. If someone should happen to steal the car of an MCA member, there's a $5,000 reward for the arrest of that person and the return of your property, and that's a great benefit to have. We also provide the same thing for people that have livestock or livestock trailers. So if anything is stolen off the farm, again, this is available all throughout the United States and Canada. So we have people of all walks of life who need this membership. We cover your livestock and anything on the farm up to $500 for a reward. We also provide $1,000 in credit card protection. Identity theft is one of the fastest growing crimes in America, and if someone were to get your information and run fraudulent charges, you're protected up to $1,000 as an MCA member. Also, as an MCA member, you receive a $10,000 accidental death benefit. So if something happens to you, whether it's in a car accident, at work, or at play, there's $10,000 that will be left to your estate to take care of any bills that you may have left behind. Now, there's also an additional $50,000 that you may enroll in at no additional cost, and this $50,000 can be assigned directly to a beneficiary, whether that be your spouse or a sibling or your mother, whoever would take care of your final expenses. You can assign that directly to them so that they don't have to worry about your loss of income and the costs that are associated, with a funeral or your other final expenses. Now, that $50,000 coverage, that can be all on the primary person, or you can split that up between you, your spouse, or you, your spouse, and your children. So you do have some flexibility there. And there are also a couple of extra benefits included in the policy. If you pass away and your children are daycare age, MCA provides $1,500 per year for up to 4 years to help cover daycare expenses. Now, if they're in college at the time of the accident, then that same money can be used for books or tuition, which I think is really great. They even provide an additional $3,000 for job retraining for the spouse that's left behind. In some families, one person works and the other doesn't. Well, when you fast forward 20 years and one person passes away and that other has no work experience, we all know now with the economy that we're in, it's tough to find a good job. But it's even harder to find a job when you haven't worked in 20 years. So MCA recognized that, and they put this into the program so that $3,000 can be used to, further education or get some type of certification that would make that person more attractive in the marketplace so that they can find a job and support the family. MCA also provides discounts on your prescriptions, on your vision care, and on your dental. This is extremely important, and these are not small discounts, people. I mean, they've got all the major providers, and it can be up to 60%, as much as 60%. That's over half off on your prescriptions. There are 100 million people in the United States that currently have no coverage whatsoever. So anytime that you can save a little bit of money and take care of your health, it's a good thing, and I personally love that part of the program. Now, they also cover you whenever you have an accident. This is anytime you go to the emergency room. Motor Club of America pays you $500, and this money is paid directly to you. It doesn't go to the doctor, it doesn't go to the hospital, and it's not reimbursing the insurance company. If you are in an accident, whether you're at work, at home, or at play, we know that you're going to lose time at work, and lost time at work equals lost pay. So as a member, you'll receive a $500 check to make sure that there's no problem with you being able to pay your bills and continue your lifestyle even though you had that emergency room visit. Now, if it's a more serious injury, and not only do you go to the emergency room for a day, but you have to stay overnight, you have $54,750 in daily hospital benefits that you have access to as a member of MCA. Isn't that great? Every single day that you're in the hospital, MCA will pay $150. That money can be used for whatever you need it to be used for. If you're in a serious accident and you're in the hospital for 2 or 3 months recuperating, the last thing that you want is to come out to disconnection notices and cut-off letters and things like that. As an MCA member, you will never have to worry about that because you'll be receiving $150 a day so that you can continue to take care of your family. That's an awesome benefit. Awesome benefit. And last but not least is the Global Travel Assistance Program. No matter where you are in the world, MCA has you covered. If you have some type of illness and you need medical evacuation, we do medevac flights to transport you to a hospital or a facility that can service you. That could potentially save your life. We also guarantee hospital admission. Even when you're out of the country, we guarantee that you'll get the prescriptions that you need. We give you legal referrals. This package just covers everything, and that's why I'm so excited about it. When I first saw this program, I was just completely blown away. Like I said, I've gotten to see several insurance programs from different companies because that's what I do during the day. That's my job. And when I saw this package, I was just completely floored. I could not believe that they put all of these benefits together in one package, things that we actually need, that we use, things that are a part of our daily lives, our vehicles, emergency room accidents, our travel. These are things that leave us susceptible to accidents. And when accidents happen, they cost money. And this package, really, they've gone out of their way to be sure that this package was comprehensive enough to cover the majority of those mishaps that happen in our life. But I was expecting that this package would cost a ton of money. And rightfully so. We've actually calculated this at over $150,000 of value. And, as we said before, this company was basically opened up their program to the general public, right here in the middle of the recession, and they understand that people don't have the income that they need to pay for expensive benefits, nor do they have the money to properly protect themselves with all of the coverages that they need. So they've started off this program. Now, you are locked in at this rate. Your premium never goes up. None of your benefits will decrease. There are no pre-existing conditions, and you're covered immediately. There's no waiting period to use any of these benefits. It is an amazingly low $5 per week. That's $20 a month, people. $20 a month for over $150,000 worth of benefits. It's a no-brainer. You can't beat it. And when you're looking at $5 a week, you can't even go to McDonald's and get a value meal for that price. This is money that people completely throw away. So it's not that, you have to find the money. It's just really, do you need it? Of course you need the program. You need those types of protections and those benefits in place for your family. And at $20 a month, oh man, now you can see why I'm so excited. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. MCA has gone out of their way to create one of the best, most lucrative compensation plans for their referral agents that I've seen in a long time. By simply sharing this product, this package of benefits that everyone needs. Think of how many people that have a car. How many people don't have hospital benefits? Again, there are over 100 million uninsured Americans in this country right now. How many people do you know that are self-employed that don't receive benefits from a job and they have to find their own benefits on the open market? The potential for this is huge. I'm sure you can think of 20 or 30 people right now off the top of your head. If you went through your Facebook friends list or you looked through your phone, I'm sure you know 100 people that could use this product right now. You could walk up and down the street and show people this product. It's so amazing. It's only been out for less than a year, so most people have never heard of it. The opportunity is immense. Now, for each person that you refer to this program and they take advantage of this incredible benefits package, you're paid a whopping $80 up front from the company. That's right, $80 up front for each person that you refer. So how many people can you refer? Do you want to refer one? You can refer 10. You can refer 100. You can refer 1,000. You can work this business as much or as little as you like. There are absolutely no quotas, and there's no cap on your income. This opportunity has huge potential. And I'll tell you, over the past 90 days, we have seen people literally bring home checks of $1,000 per week, working part-time. I'm talking 5 to 10 hours per week, $1,000 per week, mailed to them directly every Friday. The company pays out every Friday just like a regular paycheck, and people are really taking advantage of this. Some people are just using it, to supplement their income, maybe just, to cover a car payment, and they just want to make extra, $150 a week. That's certainly there. There are people that are making this a full-time income and are rivaling doctors and lawyers' pay. There are people that are making $7,000 a week with this simple program. Because, again, like we said, the company is strong. There is definitely a need in the marketplace. It's very affordable for anyone that wants to take advantage of it. So, next question, well, how do you get started? Anyone that starts with MCA, they'll pay their first 2 months of their membership, which is first and last month, so it's $40 to start, and then $20 every month thereafter to maintain the benefits. And that immediately puts you in a position to share the product with others and receive that whopping $80 commission. And again, you can do that as many times as you like, but it still doesn't stop there. It gets even better. As you build a team, there are additional bonuses and other compensation that you'll receive as a referral agent with MCA. For each person that you refer, when they go out and they share this program, these benefits, this opportunity with people that they know, you'll receive a $6 override, which adds up to, a ton of money over time. And there are people that are getting, $600 checks per week just from the people that they've shown the business to. Again, the income potential here is crazy. You can make as much or as little as you like. There's complete training provided. You're provided with a website that basically explains the product. People can sign up. There's no hosting fees. There's no monthly maintenance fees. There's no distributor fee. A business with this type of income potential, they could easily charge, $500 to $1,000 for you to become a distributor. But again, this program was opened up to solve a problem. One, the problem of affordable benefits, and two, the economic crisis. People need to make more money. People need an opportunity. They're looking for a way out, and this is it. So, get back with the person who told you to come to this call, the person that gave you this information. Get your questions answered. I'm running out of time here. I don't want to run too long, but there's so much more to this opportunity. So, again, get back with the person that referred you here. If you don't have anyone, or if I referred you directly, you can go back to my site, which is iwantweeklypay.com. If you want to become an associate with MCA and start earning a whopping $80 for each person that you refer to this product, again, go to iwantweeklypay.com. That sounds good, doesn't it? How many people want to get paid every week? I know I do. So go to iwantweeklypay.com, and maybe you're just taking a look at the benefits. Maybe you're saying, hey, I'm not in a position that I need to make any extra money. I'm fine with what I'm doing, but the benefits sound great. I definitely want to protect my family, or maybe I know a few people that could use this. Then go to the product website, and that is TotalSecurityMidwest.com. That's actually the name of the benefit package, Total Security. So just go to TotalSecurityMidwest.com. Again, this is Andrew Johnson in the heart of America, Kansas City. I thank you for joining us on this call. Have a great day.